It's almost impossible to stop Kevin Durant in the ISO. So today we're going to be hooping in the 1v1 proving grounds where every play is an ISO. Now, if you guys have been subscribed long enough, you might remember back in 2K21 when I actually played with the real KD and we even got to chat it up in the party. Anyway, let me show you all the build. The first one's going to be the one we're playing on today that my boy Messiah cooked up. Shout out to him for letting me use his account. And the second one's going to be the one I made in the builder. So you guys see, this is a Swiss Army knife, a very cool name, and honestly, for having a cool rare name, it's a pretty good build. 6'10", 85 driving dunk, 87 post control. It's going to have the 93 mid-range, which is going to be huge, especially for a KD build. 83.3, it can dribble, it's got pass accuracy, it's got perimeter, block. I mean, it pretty much does everything. It's got 84 strength as well, and I'm pretty sure he's going to put the next +1 on defensive rebound to get silver rebound chaser. Now, as you all see, a 6'10 build that's able to get legend set shot specialist and then Hall of Fame shifty shooter is actually crazy. Like, you guys know I've been loving my super tall dribbling build. I'm telling y'all, this is the most fun I have on 2K. Out of any dribbling build, I have the most fun on these tall ones, but you guys see we're using a lot of Kevin Durant animations, basically every single one we possibly could. But the big ones, guys, is the go-to shot Kevin Durant. It's not even about the jump shot at all. I'm gonna be showing you all in the gameplay today. This is the best go-to shot in the game by far. And then the Giannis crossover that you get at starter 4. So some of you guys might not have this, but just use pro on a tall build if you want a good crossover as well. But these two combined, Giannis and KD, is gonna be wild, y'all. So let's hop into the build that I made into the builder, and then we'll get into the gameplay. Prize picks. On here, you can get $50 by just putting 5 in for your first games. Once you sign up with my link in the description, you can go to the NBA, and it's this easy to play. Dyson Daniels, 12.5 point projection. If you think he's gonna have 13 or more, you go more. 12 or less, you go less. Steph Curry, 24.5 points. You only got to get one more right, guys. You can do this within less than a minute. 24.5. I think he's going to score 25 or more tonight. I'm going more, and that's it, guys. Link is in the description. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring this video. Okay, so Messiah was obviously trying to keep that Swiss Army knife build name, but I came up with a 3-level scoring threat 6'10 power forward with a 6'10 wingspan, which is the lowest you can possibly go, but we need that to get legend set shot or Hall of Fame without the max +1. I mean, it's KD, guys. You either have really long arms and it doesn't match his mid-range, which is his best attribute, or you have short arms and it does match his mid-range. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this is what I cooked up. 70 driving layup because his build has like a 65 and I really like physical finisher. We got 87 driving dunk for the posterizer on silver, 72 standing dunk for your bronze rise up, 79 post control for your gold post fade phenom, and of course that comes with other badges as well, just, you know, like layup and stuff like that. But we have an 88 mid-range, +5 is going to go onto the mid-range so that we can get our Hall of Fame set shot, and then with your max +1 you can have legend if you want. I went 83.3 just like he did to get that bronze limitless range, 75 pass accuracy to get silver break starter in case you want to play rec and things like that. 75 ball handle, you do not need. It can go to a 78. I don't think there's any reason to go 78 on a 6'10 or above, or 76, 77. 68 is going to give you your bronze lightning launch, although you don't even really need lightning launch. My 7-foot playmaker goes crazy without it. But anyway, 82 interior defense for the post move lockdown. I went 82 perimeter because that gives you silver challenger, 73 steal for the silver interceptor, 74 block for the bronze paint patroller. Then of course we went 80 defensive rebound to get silver rebound chaser, 78 speed, which is almost maxed out, agility 74, 83 strength, and then a 75 vertical, which is what gives you that silver posterizer. So that's pretty much what I got on this build, man. You guys let me know what you think about it, and let's hop into the gameplay of the build because I played 7 games on it, and I'm going to show you guys all 7 games starting from the beginning in the proving grounds, and then show you proof that I only played 7 games. Okay, into the gameplay. Like I said, I'm showing you guys from the very beginning, my first game, all the way to the last game. I played 7 on here in the 1v1 proving grounds, and I'm going to show you proof after this that I only played 7 games as well, just so you can really see the highs and lows of this build. The dude's got a 99 block for our first opponent, and we're going to get a stop. Now, I'm going to dribble around, behind the back, pull up, and miss the jump shot. It's okay. You know, this is our literal first game on here, so I still got to learn it. Giannis cross, snatch back, pull up, and that's green. We're figuring it out pretty quickly. Like I told you guys, I've already got a tall dribbling build. This one's got a good amount more ball handle, but look at this. Pull up, and we're going to miss that shot. But you see the potential. Once I can get this jump shot down, because I'm just using his jump shot, he hits a tight layup. then we're going to be good. I just got to be able to time the shot correctly. So I get the rebound, and check this out. Behind the back, double behind the back, pull up in his mitts. Light pressure green. Now, on top of everything, this takeover, when we have takeover, gives us 99 mid-range, gives us more three-pointer. I mean, it's insane, dude. Hall of Fame shifty. Look at this fadeaway first try with the KD pull-up. Is nasty, okay? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, the most fun I have on this game by far is when I play on tall dribbling builds like this. Off the post spin, time the green layup, and you guys know Proving Grounds does have the hardest sliders in the game, type of pro and stuff like that. Behind the back into the LeBron type dunk, and hey, we were hooping a little bit out here in our first game. I have no idea how that was open, by the way. This man hit a real play percentage tight layup. Then he makes, I don't know how that layup was open. It doesn't make sense to me, but we're going to get the ball back. I'm pulling up right away. And you see, I just rhythm shot that. That was my first rhythm shot on this build. I'm like, that wasn't too bad. I might have to start doing that. Fade away, rhythm shot, and another green. Now, so far, I've only done weak hand fades with the KD build. You guys have seen that's the third one now, but I did miss that. So I'm really interested in how it goes with the strong hand. You guys will see in a second how that looks as well. You know what I'm saying? I love messing with all the animations, especially when I'm doing an NBA player and I'm actually trying to like replicate his type of play style. But yeah, guys, the tall builds are very underrated on 2K25. The problem is you see me doing this fade right there off the bump. There's got a little bit of a skill gap to it. But once you can get past that skill gap, look, I didn't even mean to take this fadeaway, like you know, that animation that I got, and we still greened it. But once you can get past that and kind of learn how they play, look at the behind the back into the Giannis cross. That's game. We went 10 for 18. Not too good, not too bad, but it is our literal first game. But yeah, once you guys get it down, it's really, really good. 99 strength, power forward, 93 mid-range, 92 perimeter. I mean, the dude's got defense. On top of everything you see, we only have jump shot boost on. It's not like I have every boost bot, every Gatorade, anything like that. We're just out here. Now, first jump shot, he pulls up, he greens that. Okay, now I got to play some defense. He's got a little bit of dribble moves as well. You know, he is a 6'6". He's not super tall. Pull up, greens the next shot. Like, okay, this guy can definitely hoop a little bit. We got to get a stop. We are 6'10". with 80 something perimeter. We got a good amount of speed. We're going to be able to get something. I jump and we are able to make him miss that one right there. So that was huge. Now we got to go. I'm pulling up off the slightest amount of space and that's green. You see, now we're rhythm shooting. We're still rhythm shooting. Once I did that, I was like, nah, I'm going to keep doing this for the rest of the time I'm on this build because it just felt pretty good. And I do my first strong arm fadeaway with KD and miss the fadeaway. So it's okay. You know, I got to get it down. I haven't actually done. That was the first one on this build. We're using KD's pull up, a lot of his dribble moves. If you guys didn't see the animations, look, double cross, pull up. We don't even need to drive in right there. You can do some nasty stuff out here. Giannis cross into the dunk. If you guys don't have starter 4 yet, it's huge. Okay, but check this out. I'm bumped. Activate the KD go shot, cancel out of it, and get the dunk. This is why the KD go-to shot is, in my opinion, the best one in the game, and it's not even close. You guys are going to see some more examples, but my second strong arm fadeaway, strong hand fadeaway, we're going to green that, and now I got it down. You know what I'm saying? The KD go-to shot, though, is super good. Look, guys, I'm low on stamina. So what we're going to do when we're low on stamina is we're going to try to do a post fade, and I green the first one, bro. We got 99 mid-range. We got post up this. We got all the stats behind the back into the Giannis cross again. And you can really cook up on here. It doesn't necessarily look as flashy as a small guard, but man, you're impossible to be guarded if you're doing it right. Look at it. I'm saucing up right here. He's playing good defense. Step back. And I'm going to miss that jump shot. Got it very early. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my game lagged or I don't know. You see the ball hit the rim weird. I don't know. It was weird. Maybe I just mistimed it that bad. I don't know, but I got it very early and I haven't done anything like that this whole time. I'm going to take a deep fade right here. And for some reason, guys, I'm telling you right now, I know for sure deep fades have a much lower green window than your like 15-foot mid-ranges. I miss them a lot. It doesn't matter what build I'm on, what animations I'm using. So just be careful out there if you make a build like this with those deep middies. But look, I'm going to cross over, pull up, and we're going to rattle that shot in. Thankfully, shifty shooter on a 6'10 is ridiculous, guys. Hall of Fame, even without the max +1 gold, is still crazy. Snatch back, pull up, and it hits the top of the rim and rattles in. I'm telling y'all, bro, I already figured out this build. Another behind the back into the Giannis cross. I've already figured out basically the best way to use it. You know what I'm saying? In 2 games. So we go 10 for 14, 2 for 2 from 3. We did not miss. We're rhythm shooting. We're post fading. We're doing it all. We are doing it all out here. Next guy, though, he's got 97 driving dunk, 95 block. These dudes got high block, high standing dunk. We're going to get a stop right there. My 7-foot playmaker, guys, does not even have shifty shooter. Look, over those, pull up. I'm that confident, guys. But yeah, my 7-foot, not 6'10", 7-foot playmaker on my main account. Look, I don't even know what I got right there. Does not have shifty shooter. But it does have, and I tried to do a backwards fadeaway, a hop, and I didn't get it. But it doesn't have shifty shooter at all. Like, it does not even have it bronze. But it does have a 93 mid-range, and I used the same takeover that he's using right here. And I had a lot of, I like to do the rhythm shooting fades, by the way, especially after the patch where you can do it with turbo. I do a lot of fadeaways, and they're consistent. Like, very consistent. So just imagine having Hall of Fame instead of 0. You know what I'm saying? On top of your at the least 93 midi. But I'm going to spin off him right there. And that's why we got post control. We got it all. But check this out. I'm getting bumped. And we're going to cross, misdirection, pull up, green. I mean, bro, you cannot be guarded. It's very hard. Cross into the hop step. I mean, it doesn't matter, guys. But yeah, what I was saying is there's very few builds that can guard a tall dribbler that knows what he's doing, especially with the KD go-to shot, guys. I'm telling y'all, it is insane. I make him jump. I'm like, I don't even need to drive. And well, that's what happens when you get a little too overconfident, right? But luckily, he's going to miss that shot. And look at this. Break his ankles off the hop back. Yes, you can break ankles on a tall build. We only got bronze ankle assassin, pull up, green bean. And in takeover, you don't even need ankle assassin, by the way. With this takeover, you can break ankles without it. But so look, I'm getting clamped up, go to shot KD into a dunk. It's crazy how good the go-to shot is. Now, if you're actually playing really good defense, as I snatch back and green that right there for game, look at this, 3 for 3 from 3, 9 for 14. Into the 4th game, you can stop the KD go shot. It's not like it's broken and needs to be taken out of the game, but it will definitely help you get past those clampers. And a lot of people don't even know, because a lot of people don't make tall dribblers, so they don't even know when you're about to KD go to shot them. They don't even know after you've done it one time when you're going to activate it. It's good, but if you play it correctly off the bumps, you can stop people most of the time. We're going to miss that first shot, but that KD go-to shot is one of the best animations in the entire game. But this guy's a post scorer. Now, you might be wondering, how does this build play against a post scorer? You see, we got to stop right there, pull up, green. This dude is one of those guys who loads up on a post scorer, and he basically plays really far down or just lets you shoot because, and I'm just messing around and greening that because he's giving me too much space. You see. But because there's RNG in the game and you basically have to miss at some point, a lot of them just play back, and then they don't really need, they get 1 or 2 stops, they can usually win the game on most people. But this build, it's got a little bit of interior, it's got a little bit of strength. You can stop post scores, I promise you. Not all of them. You can stop post scores, then when you play like 99 post control, 99 strength, you can contain them. Not stop them, but contain them. You can get enough stops usually to win the game. But we got that rip. Pull up, Giannis cross, look at this, he's jumping, it don't even matter, I'm just messing around. Look at the step back, green. We're really doing it out here. We are really doing it out here. Just messing around in proving grounds where it's, you know, it's the highest sliders in the game. So I just get to my shot right there because he's leaving me open. So I might as well get to one of my favorite shots. You know, I'm not going to take a hard shot right there. Might as well get a good one. 19-0 behind the back, spin, fade away, and we're greening that as well. You guys can see I've got the build down. I've pretty much figured it out. 3 for 4 that game. I mean, we're not missing a lot of threes here, and we have an 83 3-pointer. So that's why if you have a build where we're making KD, you know, look, go-to shot right there out of the clamps into the Giannis cross, which is disgusting. You're going to be good, bro. Like, you're definitely going to be able to shoot with a low 3-pointer because of that that set shot badge. So you see right there, I could have drove in, I should have drove in, but I mess around mid-range, and look at this. I'm 3 for 9. My opponent's 3 for 12. Into this game, you know, I'm showing you guys every game we've played in order. So I'm showing you the highs and the lows. So we started off missing a lot of shots. Me and this dude were just clamping each other up. I was missing some wide opens, but then it turned on. I don't know. I just got it back. You know, I was a little cold for a second. This guy was playing good defense. I missed some open shots, but now it's over. We're going on a rampage out here. Look, I'm just running over to the corner, step back, behind the back. Maybe I should have took that. Misdirection, pull up, and it's really hard to stop. In takeover, we have a 93-pointer with legend set shot as well, so that's another thing to keep in mind of not really needing a high 3-pointer. But we do a go-to shot right there into the Giannis cross again. If you can time that, it is super hard to guard because you have to bump me. That's the only reason I'm really using a go-to shot. And then I hit you with the Giannis cross as well, make him jump, lay up. Right here, 19-8. You guys see, we really just turned up on him. We were going crazy. Step back 3, and we did miss that shot, but it's okay. But we're gonna get the ball back. We were playing really, really good defense this game. Over those. That's the 6'10" right there doing its magic. And guys, there's not many builds when you're playing on a tall dribbler over 6'10" that can stop you. There's really not. Now look, this dude's a post scorer, 7-3. We get the ball back, but look, he's one of those post scorers who knows I'm gonna RNG miss or just miss a shot. So 12-7 right here. I was just not making a lot of my jump shots to start this game once again. The only builds that can really stop a tall dribbler is that hybrid defender type build where it has really high perimeter, really high interior, and you don't really come across a lot of those builds. You know what I'm saying? I would say that's the kryptonite. It's not gonna stop you, you know, guaranteed. But look, we get a crossover ankle breaker, but those are definitely harder to score on. Otherwise, like the meta lockdown that everyone makes, the 6'4". So a 6'4" is not gonna stop this build. It's not going to contest it nearly as good. The inside's not going to be nearly as good. And of course, we ended that game 9 for 13, 4 for 7. The post score was just making me shoot most of the game. 99 offensive rebounds, 7'3". Another 7'3" post score. So the build that I made actually has, you know, better interior and stuff like that than this build besides the block. But this is another post scorer doing exactly what they do. They're just hoping for you to miss, and then at 15 is where he kind of started playing defense, because if you get 1 or 2 stops, usually a post scorer can win the game versus most people. But if you know how to guard them, like I said, you're usually going to get enough stops to win the game. You're going to contain them enough. Now, he gets a crazy animation off the bump right there, but we're going to get the ball back. And this is when he wanted to, like I said, he wanted to start playing defense because I kept hitting my shot. So I'm like, all right, bet. Ooh, like you seen in the intro, blow by, and we get the nasty dunk. So it's just, man, it's very fun. That's all I can say about these tall dribblers. You guys have seen them in the news videos. If you haven't checked them out, you should go check out some of the news videos. The background gameplay is me cooking up on my tall dribbler, and that's game. 8 for 12, 5 for 9. Not the greatest stats, but we kind of were hooping out here. 7 games. Look, guys, 7 wins, 7 games played. I told you, I only played 7 games out here on the KD build. And we won every single game. We had like 1 close game versus the post score. That's pretty much it. So guys, if you want to see my 7'1" Wemby build that can dribble 4-hour-long movie, click right here, tap it. It's going to take you to that video. Click it, bro. Tap it. So it's my literally best video, and I'm out here. Peace.